yes, yes, absolutely, yes. Good morning. Oh, that sounded fantastic. Good morning. Wonderful. My name is Crystal Herron. I'm Vice President for Diversity and Student Success here at Ranken Technical College. And on behalf of Ranken's Board of Trustees, the faculty and staff, and the administration, I welcome you to our 2022 commencement ceremony. As I introduce our speakers and esteemed stage guests, I ask that you hold your applause until the end. On the front row, stage left, Vice President for Education, Dan Kania. Vice President for Finance and Administration, Pete Murtaugh. Dean of Continuing Education, Kevin Jerami. Dean of Enrollment Management, Frank Miller. Dean of Academic Affairs, Shannon Brigham. Ranken Technical College President, Don Pohl. President of Enterprise Holdings Foundation, Carolyn Kendall Betts. Ranken Board Chair, Mike Train. Ranken Board Member, Pam Jackson. Ranken Board Member, Tom Gieseking. Carpentry Maintenance Program graduate, Tiana Wofford. And graduate of the Bachelor of Science in Applied Management Program, Jonah Phillips. Seated on our second row are the college's division and department chairs. Proceeding again from stage left is Advanced Precision Machining Technology Department Chair, J.C. Owens. Information Technology Division Chair, Charles Corrigan. Department Chair, Architectural Technology, David Graff. Automotive Technology Department Chair, Ronald Raines. Dr. Barbara Prim, Department Chair for the Bachelor of Science in Applied Management Program. Carpentry and Building Construction Department Chair, Bud Kamer. Department Chair for Heating, Ventilation, Air Conditioning, and Refrigeration, Christopher Brueggemann. Electrical Technology Department Chair, Andy Raines. Department Chair of the Diesel Technology Program at Ranken West, Sean Ray. Department Chair for Diesel Technology at Ranken Southeast, Brian Dover. Industrial Technology and Industrial Engineering Technology Department Chair, Mark Malsinski. Department Chair for Fabrication and Welding Technology, Scott Thornhill. And Department Chair for Plumbing Technology, David Muni. Also with us this morning, seated behind our graduates, are the wonderful faculty and staff of Ranken Technical College. Will you all stand, along with the stage guests, and be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. If you are a graduate of Ranken and you're in the house, right? All Ranken alumni, wherever you are, whether you're in the audience, our faculty and staff, or here on the stage, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Truly, today is a time of celebration. Are there any mothers or grandmothers or mothers-to-be here with us today? We're delighted to have you here. Will you please stand so that we may applaud you? Curious notion, right? The reason we did that is because mothers are the #1 influencers of where their sons or daughters attend college. So moms, we thank you for trusting Ranken to provide your education to your students. We know that you will want to keep those memories with you forever. So we encourage you to sit back and relax and enjoy the program. This morning, Grad Images is here with us capturing those special moments. So again, we encourage you to sit back and enjoy the program. In the back of your program, there's information provided by Grad Images. Your graduates' photos will be posted to the website after the ceremony. Now, we will begin our celebration with the national anthem, acknowledged by Tiana Wofford. After Tiana, we will ask that you remain standing until you hear from Jonah Phillips, who will give our invocation. Tiana.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watch, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
If everyone could bow their heads with me. Almighty God, you called us to embark upon an educational path designed by your hand. We thank you for the people who bless our lives, for our family, classmates and professors, loved ones, and friends. Most of all, we thank you for your help, for without your generous gift of life, we would not be here today. We gather today to honor our achievements as we leave this institution and enter the workforce. We pray that you will protect and guide our careers. You have told us that all good things come from you, so we pray that you help us use this education to do your will. We pray that as we encounter people and situations in our careers, you will be in our hearts and others will always see you in us. May we strive to be true to your call forever and ever. Amen.
Please be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you Ranken's Board of Trustees Chair, Mike Train.
Good morning, everybody, and let me add a welcome from the Ranken Technical College Board of Trustees. It is my great pleasure to introduce our Ranken 2022 Commencement keynote speaker, Carolyn Kendall Betts. Carolyn is president of Enterprise Holdings Foundation, the charitable arm of Enterprise Holdings. Funded from the company's operations, Enterprise Holdings Foundation provides financial assistance to recognized charities supported by employees and partners, and has contributed more than $520 million to thousands of nonprofit efforts. Enterprise Holdings is the world's largest car rental company in the world and operates under the Enterprise, Alamo, and National car rental brands. Carolyn is a third-generation member of the Taylor family, founders and owners of Enterprise Holdings. In addition to her work at Enterprise, Carolyn also leads the ownership group for your St. Louis City SC, a new Major League Soccer franchise commencing play next year, and she is busy building a new organization and a new stadium. We are so honored and pleased Carolyn can be with us today. Please join me in welcoming Carolyn Kendall Betts.
Good morning, and thank you very much for having me here today. I am pleased and honored to get to spend the next couple of minutes with you, and let me say that I am so proud of you and congratulations. Also, let me say on behalf of everyone at Enterprise Holdings, congratulations to all of the graduates of the class of 2022. As you may know, Enterprise has a very long and committed relationship with Ranken. It began with my grandfather, Jack Taylor, who believed deeply in what Ranken represents, and that, in one word, is opportunity. One glance at the Ranken website, and it's easy to see why. As it says, with programs for the most in-demand technical careers and extensive hands-on training, graduates leave Ranken prepared to work and ready for the real world. Well, just as important, especially given the state of the job market today, I'm here to tell you the world is ready for you. While I realize the Ranken curriculum includes a variety of fields, allow me to elaborate on the kind of opportunities that await you from the perspective of our company's business, the automotive industry. Right now, there is a severe shortage of auto collision and repair technicians. And one primary reason is the dramatic evolution that's occurring in the industry. Over the course of just a few years, we have seen the mass introduction of connected cars, electric vehicles and hybrids, and autonomous vehicles are next on the horizon. All of these require a very advanced level of understanding and capability to serve. And as vehicles become more and more complex, the opportunities in this field are only going to continue to grow. That's why Ranken has reached out to companies like Enterprise to collaborate and build their curriculum with efforts like the Automotive Collision Repair Program and the Collision Engineering Program. Working together, Ranken and Enterprise have created a model to teach and develop auto repair technicians who are capable of meeting the incredibly intricate and technical demands of today's automotive industry. So when, as graduates, you walk out of here today, you are indeed ready for the real world. And the same is true for each of you, for every area of study. Whether your chosen field is in construction, IT, architecture, electrical, manufacturing, or automotive, you have made the decision and the commitment to advance your knowledge and skills to open the door to new opportunities and make them a reality for you. So the next question on your mind is simply, how do you make the most of the opportunities that lie ahead? Chances are there are several people who may offer advice on that as you move into the next phase of your life. Parents, teachers, employers, friends, I know that was certainly true for me. So to give you my take on it, let me turn to the people who have inspired me. My family, and specifically my grandfather, Jack Taylor, my uncle, Andy Taylor, who's the chairman of Enterprise Holdings today, and of course, my mom, Joanne Taylor Kindle, who is the chairperson of the Enterprise Holdings Foundation. When my grandfather started Enterprise, he laid out some very specific principles that he wanted to guide his company. And indeed, these founding values continue to guide the company's success today. But what I have learned from over the years, from watching how he, my uncle, and my mom have lived these values, is that they can apply to anyone who wants to succeed and be their very best in the way they work and the way they live. So let me share a few of these values with you. The first principle is personal honesty and integrity are the foundation of our success. The first one is for a reason. Just about everything we do in our careers and in our personal life revolves around relationships. And positive, successful relationships are built on trust. Trust comes from being honest and honorable with people. It comes from being gracious and respectful to others. And it comes from doing this consistently, time and time again. That's integrity, and that's the foundation of your success. The second principle, our brands are the most valuable things we own. This one is really an extension of the first. Countless companies have gone under because they somehow lost their way and damaged their brands in the minds of customers. People trust in those brands, and once that happens, it's almost impossible to get it back. So how does this apply to you personally? You must always remember that your brand is you. It's how others see you and relate to you. Your brand is defined by the way you present yourself, the way you work, the way you communicate, the way you treat others, and the way you deal with customers and colleagues every day. Your brand is your equity. It's your reputation. So take care of it. Be honest and fair in your work. Be on time. Look sharp. Work hard. And do what you say you're going to do. That's how you build your brand and your career. Our third principle is our doors are open. This is all about being open-minded to different ideas, different perspectives, and different people. We live in a world that is endlessly diverse, with a tremendous range of cultures, beliefs, and lifestyles. If we want to continue to grow, learn, and thrive, we must embrace this diversity. We must be open and accepting and respectful of the differences around us. Inclusion fosters a broader perspective, greater insight, and ultimately, the wisdom that comes from greater understanding. It comes back to relationships. And in a world where we all depend on relationships for our success, our happiness, and for life itself, then understanding, empathy, and wisdom are vital commodities. Finally, let me tell you one more principle. That is, we strengthen our communities one neighborhood at a time. This is an area where I am fortunate to represent our company as the president of the Enterprise Holdings Foundation. The foundation was established back in 1982 by my grandfather, my uncle, and my mom. And its mission is to be a good corporate citizen and give something back to the people and communities where we live and work. Today, we support a wide variety of causes around community improvement, education, and environmental stewardship. We are a major supporter of the United Way, and when disaster strikes, we work closely with government agencies and the Red Cross to help in any way we can. In addition, Enterprise employees are encouraged to submit grant applications to support charitable and nonprofit initiatives that are important to them. The company even provides one paid day each year for communities to work with causes within their community. I see Enterprise employees all over the world getting involved at the local level in efforts that are important to them. And that's where the value of this principle really hits home. To see the impact we can make, not just as a company, but on such personal and individual levels as well. So as you build your career and realize your goals, I encourage you to give something back. Be a mentor, support a local charity or organization that needs help. Get involved in a philanthropic cause you believe in. I promise you, there is nothing more rewarding. So those are a few of the principles that have guided our company for 65 years and helped countless employees thrive and succeed in their own careers. And from my grandfather, to my uncle, to my mother, I learned how they can affect every aspect of a positive life. And I truly believe these principles can help each of you as you build your careers. But there's one more lesson I learned from my grandfather that I'd like to share with you. It's simply the way he lived his life. And I think it may be relevant to where you are today. It comes back to that one word he believed in: opportunity. My grandfather always kept his eyes and his mind open, looking for that next opportunity. As a young man, he went to college and saw it wasn't right for him, so he left after his first year. A few months later, he joined the Navy shortly after the attack on Pearl Harbor. He wanted to become a fighter pilot, and he did just that, flying off the decks of aircraft carriers, including the USS Enterprise. As you might guess, that's where we got the name for our company. After the war, he started working for a paper company, but didn't really care for that either. So he left and opened his own small delivery business. In a few years, he built it from 1 truck operation to 4. His efforts and work ethic caught the eye of a local dealer who then persuaded Jack to take on a new opportunity and a whole new role at his dealership. So he learned the automotive business and he worked his way up. But even with that success, he never stopped looking for new opportunities. And in 1957, he took another chance and opened his own car leasing business with 7 cars and 1 employee. As it grew, he saw an opportunity to rent cars, so he expanded into that as well. Then he saw an opportunity to expand his company outside of St. Louis, and on it went. Today, Enterprise is the largest mobility provider in the world. Now, my grandfather would often say that he never imagined his company would grow like that. He just wanted to do well enough to have a good life, support his family, and provide good careers for his employees. He did just that and so much more. He did it by staying open to new ideas, by being curious and always willing to learn, because he never knew where the next opportunity might come from. That's a lesson I always try to follow. I have been extremely blessed by the success of my family and our company. But even though you could say that I was born part of the Enterprise family, it was never a given. But once I made that choice, I had to earn my way, and I never knew just what the next opportunity might be. I started as an intern at a local car rental branch while I was still in college. After graduation, I entered the company's management training program, just like every new employee, working behind the car rental counter and learning the importance of great customer service and building relationships. I worked my way up through the ranks and moved into other areas of the company's operations. And then a very different opportunity came my way when I transitioned into the company's philanthropy and community relations effort, which led to my current role with the Enterprise Holdings Foundation today. It was a whole new challenge, requiring learning new skills, taking on new responsibilities, and of course, building new relationships. But it was an opportunity I could not pass up, and as I said before, there is nothing more rewarding. And now, it has helped me take on an entirely new opportunity, one I can say with complete and unabashed honesty, it is something I never expected or imagined. I am now the CEO of a professional soccer team. I really don't think I've ever actually kicked a ball without serious intent, but here I am today. And I have to tell you, it's been one of the greatest experiences of my life. Here again, I had to develop new skills and take on new responsibilities. Back in 2018, I had to buy Soccer for Dummies because heck, I even just had to learn about the sport itself. But the rewards have been incredible. Meeting new people, building an organization, a stadium district literally from the ground up, and seeing the immense excitement and anticipation from the entire community has been truly amazing. So as I prepared to speak to you today, I looked back to my college graduation and thought about the decisions I have made along the way that got me here. And I realized that if I had not been open or willing to take on the challenge of each new opportunity, then my life would have been very different and possibly much less fulfilling. I realized that the lessons I learned from my family, the education I received in college, the experiences I have gained from each new role, and the people I have met and built relationships over the years, well, they have all led me to this point. Each one has been another step along the way. I am sure the same is true for each of you. Your family and your friends and the people you've known, the places you have been, and the things that you have done, they have all helped lead you here. They've helped inform and shape who you are. They've helped you choose this path. You made a commitment to coming to Ranken, a commitment to yourself to take on the challenge of a new opportunity. You've done the work. Now the opportunity is there on the road ahead, and you are taking the next step. So go with confidence in what you have learned and believe in what you can achieve. I know I speak for everyone here when I say that my sincere hope is for you, is that you find your opportunities as every bit as exciting and rewarding as the efforts you deserve. So congratulations and good luck to all of you.
Carolyn, thank you so much for that enlightening and meaningful message to not only our graduates, but to everyone in attendance today. Your advice about personal brand and opportunity is so spot on and so meaningful. You know, Carolyn, we are truly blessed that you and your family has been great partners, not just to Ranken, but to the entire community. I have a small token of our appreciation here for you. So it's a picture, a John Pill's painting of Ranken. You know, we're hoping maybe you can hang this picture in the gorgeous new Centene Stadium going up right down the street. Again, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, administration, faculty, staff, and students of Ranken Technical College, thank you for all you do for the community. And again, go St. Louis City SC, right?
Earlier this morning, Ranken's Alumni Association hosted a breakfast and a ceremony to recognize our graduates who have graduated from the institution 50 years or more ago. They are our golden graduates. Please stand and face the audience when I introduce you. Andy Donnelly, Communications Electronics, 1971. Gary Fields, Refrigeration, Air Conditioning, and Heating, 1972. John Hicks, Communications Electronics, 1971. Pete Kostecki, Automotive Maintenance Technology, 1971. Dan Martin, Automotive Maintenance Technology, 1970. Lloyd C. Miller, Communications Electronics, 1971. John Nager, Communications Electronics, 1972. Roger Pierre, Machine Shop Technology, 1970. Bruce Prinster, Automotive Maintenance Technology, 1972. David Rogers, Machine Shop Technology, 1971. Daniel Sabo, Automotive Maintenance Technology, 1972. Dennis Sheehan, Communications Electronics, 1972. Stan Shelton, Diesel Technology, 1972. Everett West, Refrigeration, Air Conditioning, and Heating, 1971. Richard Wakurka, Machine Shop Technology, 1970. I'm going to ask that you all stand and receive your glory once more. Please give them a round of applause. And congratulations. Thank you very much for joining us. Feel free to enjoy the remainder of the ceremony with your families. At this time, I'd like to point out distinctions among our graduates. There are several different groups to be recognized. Graduates wearing the red cap and gown are graduates of the Certificate of Technology, Associate of Technology, and the Associate of Science programs. Those wearing black caps and gowns are graduates of our Bachelor of Science in Applied Management program. Graduates wearing the gold stole are members of the St. Louis chapter Alpha Tau Chi, the National Honor Society, Phi Theta Kappa. Will all those graduates that I just listed please stand and be recognized? Everybody. Graduates wearing the white stole are Ranken students who have won high skill honors at both the district and the state levels of Skills USA. In June, they will represent the college at the National Skills USA competition as well. Will those graduates please stand and be recognized? Participants in Skills USA wearing cords and stoles. Thank you for your participation. Each year, the college also recognizes graduates with outstanding academic performance. In the group today, there are graduates wearing the silver cord. They are receiving the Latin Honors designation of cum laude. Cum laude means with honor for their academic work, maintaining a high cumulative grade point average of 3.5 to 3.74 on a 4-point scale. If you are wearing a silver cord, will you please stand and be recognized? Graduates wearing a gold cord are receiving Latin Honors designation of magna cum laude. Magna cum laude means with great honor. For their academic work, they have maintained a cumulative grade point average of 3.75 to 3.89 on a 4.0 scale. If you are wearing a gold cord, please stand and be recognized. Graduates wearing a white cord are receiving Latin honors designation of summa cum laude. Summa cum laude means with great honor for their academic work, they have maintained a cumulative grade point average of 3.9 to 4.0 on a 4-point scale. If you are wearing a white cord, please stand and be recognized. Graduates wearing the patriotic red, white, and blue cord are members of the military reserve or active military services. Would you, if you are wearing the red, white, and blue patriotic cord, please stand and be recognized. We thank you for your service. Students wearing bronze medallions serve as college student ambassadors. If you have served as a college student ambassador at any point throughout your college career at Ranken Technical College, please stand. Let's applaud anyhow. Now we will shift gears to move on to the David Ranken Jr. Award. Each year, this award recognizes an outstanding graduate who epitomizes the concept that David Ranken Jr., our founder, believed in related to academic achievement, work ethic, and leadership. I quote David Ranken Jr. when I say, "I am satisfied that there is the need of an institution, the object of which shall be education and instruction in the ordinary trades." That is what David Ranken Jr. believed in well over 100 years ago. This year's award recipient has demonstrated commitment to the core values that David Ranken Jr. espoused. This year's award recipient has been characterized by faculty as one of the top students in the program. One of the instructors offered, quote, "The entire time the student has attended Ranken, there wasn't a doubt in my mind that when I walk into the classroom or the shop, the student will be there, ready and eager to learn. The student thrives in challenge, which allowed me to bring the level of difficulty up. Once the student mastered a higher level of skill, the student always ensured their classmates could perform at that level as well. During a conversation with the student's mentor and manager, I discovered this student also teaches other technicians at work. For a technician in the field to use their time to do this is extremely rare." As expected, this year's award recipient has embraced Ranken's 3-part educational formula: technical education, general education, and work ethic, maintaining a 3.89 cumulative grade point average and earning an exceeds expectations designation in all semesters. This recipient is an active member of Phi Theta Kappa, Ranken Student Government, and Ranken's Car Club, and has often worked on the Ranken Drift Car. In an essay, the award recipient wrote, "Even with all these opportunities at Ranken, my life outside of school is just as busy. During class in the semester, my employer requires that I work every Saturday. Once a month, I have drill with the military where I have served now for 8 years. At present, I have passed 5 of the 8 ASE certifications because I am so determined to become Master Certified. When I call your name, please make your way to the podium really quickly. Everyone, please join me in congratulating the 2022 David Rankin Jr. Award recipient, Peyton Michaels. And now the fun begins, right? Now, marshals, Vice President Kenya, please present our candidates for their degrees.
Assisting in the presentation of degrees in advanced precision machining technology is Department Chair J.C. Owens. Receiving degrees in advanced precision machining technology, Paul Boersma. Garrett Shelton. Austin Shepard. Cassidy Smith. Kyle Stoff. Alex Walter. Okay, hold on. Assisting in the presentation of degrees in application and web development technology is Division Chair Charles Corrigan. Evan Arenas. Aaron Larkin. Assisting in the presentation of degrees in applied management is General Education Department Chair Dr. Barbara Prim. Receiving degrees in Bachelor of Science and Applied Management degree, Daniel Caruso. Benjamin Collins. Robert Gonzalez. Tanisha Harvey. Tanisha Hill. Tehran Ivory. Brian Nickel. Jonah Phillips. Douglas Shui. Clayton Sims. Okay. Assisting in the presentation of degrees in architectural technology is Department Chair David Graff. Receiving degrees in architectural technology, Jill Greer. Hunter Detchen. Leslie Flavin. Hanan Motan. Nina. Halima Motan. Emily Myers. Justin Powell. Aya Youssef. Assisting in the presentation of certificates and degrees in automotive collision repair technology is Division Chair Robert Callanan. Receiving certificates and degrees, automotive collision repair technology, Mark Brand. Rachel Brown. Rachel. Caleb Burt. Gregory Grieve. Brandon Hulsman. Ethan Kleba. Ryan Klein. Curtis Matusek. Hussein Nijma. Tiana Whitson. Jerry Wilson. Assisting in the presentation of certificates and degrees in automotive maintenance technology is Department Head Ronald Rains and Division Chair Robert Callanan. Christopher Aiklin. Carl Bebenou. Christian Bleeker. Matthew Branham II. Jeremy Bruch. Frederick Bush. Jacob Carter. Assad Chanar. Matthew Conrad. Stephen Dabrowski. Jerry Dubois. Caleb Englert. Salvador Gayona. Samantha Edwards. Joshua Hooper. Carson Hollegran. Braden Hopkins. Elliot Huff. Joshua Haneke. Brennan Kalish. Zechariah Niemiller. Eric Niekamp. Devin Corte. Harrison Kraus. Jacob Lamprecht. Lucas LeBlanc. Robert Lucio. Laville Martinia. Jameson McDill. Peyton Michaels. Kobe Miller. Dylan Mulder. Brandon Norris. Abdurrahman Nuramatov. Raja Patel. Montez Perry. Montre Perry. Jacob Reynolds. Brandon Steinsgaard. Rafael Trabanco Jr. Gabriel Wilburn. Jacob Yazan. Assisting in the presentations of degrees in building systems, engineering, technology is Department Chair Charles Corrigan. Brent Dust. Sean Ludwig. Joshua Skeeters. Assisting in the presentation of certificates and degrees in carpentry and building construction technology and carpentry maintenance is Department Chair Bud Kammer. Receiving certificates and degrees in carpentry and building construction technology, Ronan Brown. Jason Carley. Deonde Jordan. Jeremiah Lewis. Savannah Lovett. Evan Myers. Isaiah Springer. Eric Stockman. Receiving certificates in carpentry maintenance, Ficado Ayel. India Grant. Nicholas Katimi. Kyrie Morgan. Tiana Wofford. Carvon Ward. Alan Worth. Assisting in the presentation of certificates in computer network technology is Division Chair Charles Corrigan. Receiving certificates in computer network technology, Philip Adams. Brian Brady. Cassidy Seco. Anastasia Fowler. Kevin Johnson. Connor Fogarty. Manuel Cristo. Nicholas Harrell. Edward Mokwa. Diamond A. James. Devin Powers. Christian Schnurr. Felasof Karin. Trenton Newell. Kevin Rethmeyer. Toulouse Scott. John Shelton. Javon Simon. Okay, so we got. Assisting in the presentation of certificates and degrees in control system technology is Division Chair Andy Raines. Receiving certificates or degrees in control systems technology, Mohammed Abdallah. Brendan Benford. LaRon Crawford Jr. Jeremiah Dean. Benjamin Hansen. Donald James IV. James Lebec II. Seth Lynch. Denmark Manayan. Keenan Manning. Sean McCrary. Gavin McGuire. Lucas Obermoller. David Owens III. Deshaun Payne. Nicole Papin. Cole Parker. Anthony Range. Scott Rhinesmith. Camden Rowe. Cameron Shimonia. Mason Smith. Nicholas Winselberger. Assisting in the presentation of certificates or degrees in diesel technology are department chairs Sean Ray and Brian Dover. Receiving certificates or degrees in diesel technology, Dante Coleman. Austin Dorman. Zachary Coaster Farner. Amber Green. Joel Tucker. Levi Wagner. Elizabeth Whelan. Austin Woodside. Assisting in the presentation are certificates of degrees in electrical automation technology, electrical construction design management, and electrical systems design technology is Division Chair Andy Raines. Receiving certificates or degrees in electrical automation technology, Mostafa Abdul-Jalal. Yusuf Al-Abbasi. Jacob Bailey. Sybil Belmont. Jerome Brennan. Abraham Cox. Andrew Deutschman. Jean Dubuisson. Gabriel Fan. Kevin Flavin. Ryan Franklin. Brian Glasgow. Jake Hollander. Joshua Ho-Young. Brendan Mahoney. Angel Ortez. Tanner Pieri. Daniel Pitti. Tehran Raich. Cole Richardet. Corey Robinson. Luis Sanchez. Alex Schaefer. Dustin Scott. Austin Schaus. Logan Smith. Destiny Smith. Noah Taylor. DeAndre Thompson. Elijah Thompson. Tavis Williams. Allison Yuri. Electrical Construction Design Management, Michael Hope. Timothy Sanders. Electrical System Design Technology, Jack Butler. Brady Clark. Alex Cooper. Patrick Gavin. Benjamin Haar. Mark Harris. Edgar Hernandez. Garrett Hoffman. Sam Kempfer. Desernad Majetic. Logan Marchand. Daniel Unger. Drake Walker. Philip Webb. Assisting in the presentation of certificates in fabrication and welding technology is Department Head Scott Thornhill. Receiving certificates in fabrication and welding technology, Cordell Anderson. Nick Andre. Michael Bain. Logan Baker. Justin Brown. Nicholas Caldwell. Deontay Jones. Isaiah Kinsella. Tyler Kunst. John Lanning. Jack Marar. Ashad McSpannon. Kohler Palmer. Mason Seishi. Marika Sanchez. Nicholas Thabeau. Harley Tockstein. John Warren. Assisting in the presentation of certificates in facilities technology is Division Chair Mark Malsinski. Receiving certificates in facilities technology, Basima Kotima. Tino Jackson. Asher Aggers. Azan Ali. Tesfaye Ngasa. Tiana Blackman. Assisting in the presentation of certificates and degrees in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning, Department Chair Chris Brueggemann. Luke Caruso. Christopher Cohn. Andrew Cook. Ronald Fenwick. Spencer Files. Jacob Greer. Maxwell Goldstein. Jacob Grunenfelder. Germa Gudina. Benjamin Harrison. Noah Hill. Clara Kelly. Ryan Kramer. Tyler McKeever. Well, are you Tyler? Okay. Brady McMinn. Noah Meyer. Andrew Moran. Philip James Smith. Christopher Stemick. Gage Strope. Francisco Tarpeo. Connor Tierney. Malik Touche. Alan Vargas. Valentin Vargas. Stephen Welling. Assisting in the presentation of certificates and degrees in high-performance racing technology is Division Chair Robert Callanan. Receiving certificates or degrees in high-performance racing technology, Cristobal Marcos Verdinelli. Brandon Blackmon. Colby Dutchamende. Chandler Jenkins. Gerald Meckley. Maxwell Montaldo. Mateo Taharovic. Carson Torrey. Assisting in the presentation of certificates and degrees in industrial engineering technology and industrial technology is Division Chair Mark Malsinski. Receiving certificates of or degrees in industrial engineering technology, Clayton Cahoon. Ryan Fisher. Mark Francis. Amber Teeter. Keaton Winchell. Kellen Winchell. Receiving certificates or degrees in industrial technology, Andrew Berry. Benjamin Guillot. Neheim Hines. James Johnson. Kenneth Manning Jr. Timothy Mueller. Elijah Scott. Owen Verschelden. Assisting in the presentation of degrees in information technology is Division Chair Charles Corrigan. Receiving degrees in information technology, Ryan Asovado. Henry Blamey. Wendia Coleman Bay. Ryan Inslee. Jacob Farrell. Nicholas Fink. Kenneth Garrett. Ethan Gaston. Mary Grimm. Tyler Hammerschmidt. Nathan Haskenhoff. Brady Hill. Kevin Hill. Deja Hines. Squire Holt. Jacob Harubi. Michael Jackson. Brianna Johnson. Christian Kamermeyer. Jeffrey Leonard. Trey Lukic. Roy James Madison Gillespie. John Muelzer. Evan Miles. Eric Miller. Joseph Rainey. Carmen Randolph. Zachary Schwab. Vito Storasi. David Terrell. Christopher Vaughn. Shelby Valmert. Assisting in the presentation of certificates in plumbing and pipe fitting technology is Department Chair David Muni. Receiving certificates in plumbing and pipe fitting technology, Jack Bocek. Logan Carter. Nicholas Claxton. Mariano Colombo. Christian Cook. Lucas Curtin Henry. Mikael Daly. Thompson Engelman. Ryan Felling. Matthew Franklin. Tali Green. Darius Harris. Tyler Hopskin. Krishawn Houston. Courtney Hughes II. Marcus Laney Jr. Cynthia Malden. Michael Mayer. Gregory Morris. Nicholas Mount. King Nelson. Maximus Ninus. Dennis Ramick. Jonathan Ryan. Robert Henry Sherard. DeAndre Smith. Lawrence Sumlin. Kyle Falsmeyer. Julian Wright. Plumbing and Pipe Fitting Technology, Marlon Johnson. Ryan Swift. Assisting in the presentation of certificates in stationary and engineering technology is Division Chair Mark Malsinski. Receiving certificates in stationary engineering, Michael Alexander. John West, Jr.
As president of Ranken Technical College, I'd like to conclude today's proceedings with a few words to our graduates. As you proceed to the next chapter of your lives, I know you are ready. I have no doubt of that, and I'm backed in that belief by the faculty who have verified that you have met Ranken's three-part educational formula. You've all been taught the technical competencies, you've met the general education requirements, and don't forget about that third part of the educational formula, work ethic. I will tell you that that formula includes the time-tested ingredients for success. And our 5 core work ethic traits are so very important. You heard them repeated several times already this morning. First, pride in performance. If you carry out your responsibilities consistently to the best of your ability, people will trust you as a colleague and turn to you for leadership. Second, ability to get along with others. Broaden your knowledge by working with others. Focus on solutions to the issues, not just the problems. Embrace opportunities to collaborate. It's the key to our success as a society, and it helps us grow as individuals. Third, positive attitude and approach. In the face of adversity and even tragedy, try to remember the reasons for optimism and never be afraid to ask for help. Look after yourself, especially your health, both physical and mental. Fourth, respect for workplace structure. Show passion for the purpose of your work. Demonstrate confidence, and don't let the fear of failure stop you. Failure is a part of life. It's another way to learn. Change is a part of life too. At times, it's frightening, but we should see it as a chance to explore and to test our limits. And last, but certainly not least, honesty, right? That's self-explanatory. Always tell the truth. Above all, enjoy what you do. Take pleasure and satisfaction in what you achieve. I also know that you did not get here alone. Your journey to this day has been made possible by many people, so be sure to give thanks to the faculty, staff, fellow students, family, friends, whose support has made your education possible. Whatever your next steps, I invite you to see your time here at Ranken as part of a lifetime of learning. And I encourage you to use that learning to leave every situation better than it was when you arrived. Graduates, And now my fellow alumni of Ranken Technical College, please stand. Move your tassel from the one side to the other. I present to you the class of 2022. Congratulations. You have worked hard. You deserve to be proud of this achievement and to take this opportunity to celebrate. Good luck and good health to all of you. As I always say, be safe, be visible, be the example in all that you do. Again, congratulations to each and every one of you. This concludes today's ceremony. The marshals will lead the graduates out for you to meet with your families. Thank you all for attending today's ceremony.